Gentleman from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the gentleman for yielding. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of H.R. 965 to authorize remote voting and to continue committee proceedings remotely during the public health emergency of COVID-19. Governors and mayors across the nation have ordered Americans to stay home, to work from home and avoid travel until we have adequate testing or a vaccine to protect ourselves and prevent our healthcare system from being overwhelmed. The best we can do here is to follow that advice. We in Congress must do what we've asked of our constituents and what others have ordered of them. Some argue, and we've heard this just recently, that because we're asking our frontline heroes to show up at work, we lawmakers should be required to convene here in D.C. But that argument misses the point and dishonors our frontline workers, particularly those healthcare workers who are begging people to stay home, to avoid non-essential travel in order to slow the spread of this deadly disease. They ask others to stay home so that someday they can go home. We in Congress are not first responders or frontline healthcare workers, although our frontline responders are certainly counting on us to provide them the resources they need. But we can hold our meetings and conduct our communications electronically. And because of the space limitations created by the need for physical distancing, working remotely is probably the only way that all of our committees can function at the same time. Like everyone else, I don't want to give up the opportunity to work with my colleagues in person. Our interactions are too productive and our relationships are too valuable. But in the face of this once-in-a-lifetime global pandemic, we need to overcome our default position. Remote voting is not cowardice, it's leadership. Let's live by the same rules we impose on our fellow citizens. Let's show by our action that we ourselves take this threat seriously. I want to thank the leadership of Mr. McGovern and Ms. Lofgren and all the other folks who've worked on this, including my friend Mr. Cole, and I urge the support of this resolution, and I yield back.